Well, hello there. Welcome to another adventure here. Well, we're today in Dayton, Ohio, just north of Cincinnati, just like 1 hour north. Anyway, but we're here at the Carillon Historical Park. There's like some cool bells back here going off. Pretty cool. Just stopped. But this is where we're at today. It's Saturday, August 31st. And we were like, let's go somewhere different. We've never gone, so now we're here. And this also is the Wright Brothers National Historic Museum or something like that. We'll go check it out here. Welcome. The park and museum store hours are Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5 p.m. Sundays, noon to 5. Alright, so here's what they have here. We have the Wright Brothers National Museum. We have Pulp's Cafe. We have Carillon Brewing. That's what Karen wanted to come for. And then the Carousel of Dayton Innovation. We've never been here, so let's check this out. Admission tickets. We'll go this way. Good. Here's what we got here. You can pause if you need to see this information. Alright. Alright, here's the map that you get. So we started right here. It's pretty cool. You get to a whole little complex of things here to do. We're here in the gift shop. There's a little stuffed animal, Ohio. Karen wants this.
Ohio. Could be like a
little Ohio pottery thing. That's cool.
Like paper plates.
Fancy stuff in here.
These fancy paper plates. They're not paper.
Is that paper? Oh wow.
Typewriter for your pens.
That is neat. Look up what a typewriter is, kids. A little sneak peek. I think this is where we're at. So we're gonna go check this out. Very cool. So they sell these here. It's kind of fits. This bonnet is made in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And these are only $8. $8 is a good deal. It's a very cool gift shop. And normally, people go to the gift shop after they go through the museums.
We gotta know what we want
But
to buy.
this is, we're doing it backwards. You can learn all about the Wright Brothers here. Because the Wright Brothers started right here, their aviation stuff, and worked at the bike shop, I believe, in Dayton. What do you think?
Nice. Nice.
This is how they walked back then. She's not responding. Edith. Hey, Edith. Oh.
This park was created for
There she is.
enjoyment and education of the people of Dayton and those who visit.
See, Edith.
While my primary motivation for Carillon Park was to share the joy and music, especially.
All right. There's a Wright Flyer type airplane thing. All right, we're gonna go back and check this out. Carousel 4D theaters back here. Bunch of cash registers. Wow, look at this. Look at this. That is cool.
is by year. I can tell you the youngest, I can tell you the oldest.
He's not going to know every year of every one.
91 registers.
He said German currency. I'm like, wow, he knows a lot. Let's see.
Well, yeah. So what happens? Oh, it just tells you about it? Okay. It doesn't like spit out money or anything?
No.
Doesn't make any noises?
NCR was an international success before they were even a domestic success here in Ohio. They were selling abroad, and they changed the way that we all do business. So we have 5 currencies on display in this room. We've already seen German marks.
Yeah.
We've got some French francs over there, 63, 64. US dollars, of course. Hiding down in that corner, you have to look real close to see it, on number 87, are kroner. I think Swedish kroner. I have to double check which kroner that is. It's on the writing pad.
Yeah? All back.
And it says that because that's what's
Wow.
called an autographic register. You hand write the receipts instead of calculating it in the register itself.
Oh.
It's a budget option.
Wow.
That was 1914.
Yeah.
And we
1914.
also have a British register over here.
Nice. Those are really cool.
NCR can customize your register to meet your business's needs and your budget. So number 22 there for the Candy Shack. That only goes up to 69 cents.
Oh, wow.
If you're selling much more candy than that, some grandparent is playing a horrible prank on sending those kids home with that much sugar.
That's a lot of sugar back in the day, probably. What's your favorite one here?
I like number 45.
Oh, 45.
35 is another great one. What I'll point out about 45, this British machine, the design on the cabinet was only available in Europe. It was called Buttercup. And the marble plate there is incorporated seamlessly into the aesthetics of the design. But it is there to serve to check for counterfeit coins.
Oh, okay.
It's not there to look good. By striking a coin against that plate and listening to the sound, you can tell if it is a counterfeit or if it rings true. Where we get the phrase, the ring of
Oh,
truth.
look at you.
True
Look at
metal
you.
coin will ring out.
Nice.
35 being my second one. This was made for the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. NCR made 5 of these. They are especially ornate. They're in the design of the original dial shape, which you see on number 5, the first register. But they function just like any other with those buttons. They're just in a circle instead of a row. And it has the first check printer, that slot at the bottom.
Yeah.
You place in a blank check, it stamps how much money you owe, all you have to do is sign it.
Huh.
It's the first model to do
Wow.
You said that one, number 5 was the very first one?
that. Number 5 is a replica of the first cash register made by James and John Reddy. They were not engineers, so they took things that they knew and combined them to make their machine. It's based off of a clock and a typewriter. It counts up dollars and cents instead of hours and minutes, and those keys punch into a roll of paper that you can add up at the end of the day to see how much money you should have made. They called it the incorruptible cashier, because you see, their bar had a lot of business and a lot of money, and they needed to find out where that money was going. And we can tell based off the name, they think it's going into the pockets of their cashiers.
You need some help down there. Oh, he's working on it. You all right? Yeah, hey, let me get that wrench. You want the crescent wrench? Yeah, he's working on it. This here's a Cadillac, apparently. Wow. Very cool. Here's a Frigidaire, like, I guess it's a range, like an oven. Not sure why all these signatures are on this one. Yep. That Docet would know. He knew everything, man. That guy was awesome. Old refrigerators. Whoa, look at this thing. 1914. Davis Sewing Machine Company, I guess. Donated, maybe? That's wild. That's Pee Wee Herman's bike. Whoa.
Since its founding in 1912 as the Durham Castings Company, the Dayton Foundry has remained the heart of the enterprise, even though the name has gradually changed over the years. Now part of the Flowserve Corporation, the Dayton Foundry continues to supply special corrosion-resistant chemicals.
Yeah, so all these things are all Dayton area origin businesses and inventions. Oh yeah, look at that. That is nice. What's over here? We got all. This place is huge, man. There's places everywhere. $1983. Here's an ATM from 1987. Down here we have a self-checkout. 2001. There's a theater in there. We haven't checked out the theater yet, but here's some Keebler elves. What are those? Sugar Bear Shaker. General Foods, 1960s, 70s.
Woody Woodpecker cup and bowl. Sounds like a little log.
Oh wow, the bowl's a log. That's cool. There's a lunchbox. Peter Pan peanut butter sandwich shaped lunchbox. There's Flintstone stuff. That's cool. (1911, 1920) vacuum cleaner. Right there's one. Alright, we just walked out of the little museum-y area. And today apparently is the they're doing it's fire week. So yeah, they said it was fire week, meaning fire. A bunch of fire trucks out here today. I know what you blow, know what you blow. All right, let's see. This is where we came from. That's where that museum is in there. And here's a train track that actually runs for kids, I think. So we haven't seen the train yet.
Adults.
We're adults. Here's the Newcomb Tavern. A lot of information there, but this is the oldest standing building in Dayton. 1796. Very cool. So we're gonna go in the oldest building in Dayton. She's in here making some stuff, apparently. Wow. Huh? Oh. It's just like on the middle, wasn't it? Remember in the middle? Where Frankie got the job. Working at a place like this. It's Frankie Hank. Wow. This is pretty awesome. The oldest standing building in Dayton. There's a picture of this building. It was probably a drone shot back in the day, taken from one of the oldest first drones.
Hi, guy.
What in the world? Hey, what's up, dude?
Alright, let's go upstairs.
Or ask me some more questions. It might just ignite some forgotten memories.
Go for it. Let's see. Will you tell me about crime and punishment in early Dayton?
Largely, I've found that people in this town to be honest and hardworking. But even from the beginning, the law was needed to sort things out. In those early years, it would sometimes take a while for the officials needed for a legal proceeding to assemble.
It's more lifelike.
Attended by Reverend Father Hill, a Catholic
I agree.
guarded by militia.
Yeah,
The prisoner was taken to the gallows.
the
In the woods on
the animatronic thing downstairs is way more lifelike. This is cool.
Have a good day. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, see, yeah, she's definitely more realistic than the one upstairs. It's a big door. That was really cool. That is the oldest standing structure in Dayton. How cool was that? All right, there's Karen. She's going into the school that was used in 1896 to 1929. Let's check this out.
Built in 1896, and it was originally in Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, then they moved it.
They did. The farmer who owned the land donated it to us in 1974 after using it as a shed for about 50 years. And we were able to renovate it and open it in 1976. It did have to be completely torn apart to move.
Yeah.
You just rebuilt, I guess.
Yeah, just kind of like a giant Lego set.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, we're heading out. That's the school. Pretty cool. Then we're gonna see what else is out here.
House they were having built.
The big farmhouse. I don't know. Catherine and her 5 kids lived in this house. I think it's small.
Well, this house was being built.
I don't know if it's this house.
I don't know.
We're heading in now.
Yes, we have rock salt in here. We got it all. It's
I wasn't
just-
sure if they were using rock salt back then.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, some sort
Hello.
of something like that, obviously.
I'm doing some knitting while I wait for my turn to prank. So we've been switching on and off. We've been going for the past
5 people in this
7
house,
hours.
man.
Huh?
5 people lived in this house.
Yeah, there's 2 bedrooms over there where you guys are standing.
I thought it
Had a
said.
bed over there, and then
And they were
These
close.
are 2 different families.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Catherine and her 5 kids lived in that little house over there.
Yeah, Catherine, her husband, and her 5 kids. 7 people slept in that house.
Yeah, that is little.
And there was these rooms were closed off, right? There was a wall here.
Yeah, there's a wall from door to door, and then the last 3 slats, there's a wall this way. So that bump out would have had 2 fireplaces, 1 for each room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's the house we were just in. Another very old house. And it is fire truck day. A lot of old fire trucks here. What is this? Newcomb House.
It would soon become known as the Halo.
1912 Cadillac. Look at that.
Kettering had quit his job at NCR to work in the barn.
1912, right there's Leslie. Tells you right there.
Soon the pair was joined by a group of men who were interested in assisting Deeds and his hayloft inventor.
There's some kettle corn, Blake.